Mr. Branstad, 1 minute, and the question relates to rural development.
Yes.
Former Iowa Governor Tom Vilsack, now U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, is focusing attention on small farm and agribusiness operations to boost rural jobs and population in the rural areas. Iowa, though, continues in its rural counties to lose population. What, and I'm asking for specific things here, what are measurable goals that you have in mind if you're elected governor to develop the rural economy?
Well, I think there's a number of things we can do. I'm very excited what's happening with the wine industry, what we've done with farmers markets, Main Street program. I'm a strong supporter of Main Street. I'd want to see that expanded to help. And also my incentives for small business, no taxes for true startup businesses. I think will make it a lot easier for people in rural areas to start companies. Also reviewing regulations, expediting the way businesses can start in rural Iowa. And I want to set a goal of increasing the population in these rural areas. We worked on that in the 90s and we made significant progress in many rural areas, but you also have to have strong local leadership that's committed to doing that as well.
What would make you happy in terms of increasing population? 10%, 5%, what?
Well, I'd like to see population growth in all parts of the state of Iowa, but it does depend on the local leadership as well to accomplish that.
Governor Culver, measurable goals for rural development, and how would you get it done?
Infrastructure, infrastructure, infrastructure. We are now investing more money than at any time in our state's history on infrastructure. I am in favor of rural development. What they need, Dean, is they need funds to move forward on bridge projects, road projects, water and sewer projects across rural Iowa. We're moving forward on $100 million worth of rural water and sewer projects through the Iowa Jobs and Infrastructure Initiative. Again, short-term jobs on these projects, long-term unprecedented economic growth. In addition, Dean, we want to build out the biofuels infrastructure, more blender pumps. We need to move this E85 and this biodiesel all across Iowa and across the Midwest. We have a plan to move forward in terms of building out the biofuels infrastructure. It's something I'm working with the Obama administration on right now to hopefully secure some funds through the Department of Energy to allow Iowa to be a pilot project to build out our infrastructure grid related to our biofuels so we can market and sell more of it.
Do you, though, Mr. Branstad had increasing rural population, do you have a specific goal, or would you like to see that? And first of all, a specific goal.
Well, actually, I've learned from Terry Branstad that those promises can get you in a lot of trouble. In 1994, he promised the voters of Iowa when he was running for his 4th term that he would increase population in all 99 counties. By the end of his 4th term, we had lost population in more than half of those 99 counties. I am committed to growing rural Iowa infrastructure and jobs. A number of these companies that we have brought to Iowa, those renewable energy companies, have supply chains, small businesses all throughout rural Iowa, 200 companies in 26 counties.
Governor.
For example, for renewable energy.